Right, hello again. Welcome to part 2 of this region guessing challenge featuring the very, very top pros. Episode 1 featured Fungus, who did astonishingly well with 8 correct subdivisions. Just as a reminder, the format is 10 locations on extreme region guessing, 3 points for correct subdivision, 1 point for a bordering subdivision. Our next competitor is somebody who needs no introduction on this channel. I think anybody watching my videos should be well aware of just how good Radu is, but hello Radu, thanks for joining.
Hello, good to be on the channel again.
How are you feeling about the concept, about your chances?
Concept, very cool, I love it. Love to region guess countries. And I don't know if I'll be able to do quite as good as Fungus, because he did very, very well, but we will try our best.
Yeah, we will indeed. Right, okay, so seed 1 I have ready. I've just DM'd him the seed, so he'll be playing alongside me and directing me where to guess. We can start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go.
Alrighty, so we have Indo, first of all. Now, I see on the polls, it's kind of hard to make out. Oh, I guess... Yeah, okay, so I was kind of thrown off at the top of the pole what was happening because it kind of looked like a triangle, but I think at the bottom part of the pole you have like the Sulawesi sort of metal horizontal bar.
Yep.
And that would check out with the black car, which is pretty common in Sulawesi overall. And then as for region guessing within Sulawesi, I mean that's a little bit harder, but I would say this one would most likely be Central Sulawesi. Just because I think usually North Sulawesi looks a little bit different. It's usually a little more palms and there's a lot more Gen 4 there, I feel like. And then Gorontalo as well, just kind of more in the mountains. This doesn't really feel like Gorontalo, I think. So
Yep.
I would say Central Sulawesi, and I know there's a lot of like Gen 3 coverage still like towards the eastern part, so like near Luwu somewhere.
I see it, yep.
That's where I would say.
We'll go on that road.
Yeah, I don't know exactly which road. I think it might be an off-road actually. I don't think it's the main road.
Okay.
Because that should be Gen 4, but yeah. It was okay, I think I remember like one road that kind of looked right. It was like go south of Luwuk, south of Kintom, if you see Kintom.
Yep.
Keep going south and it's like before you get to Batui, there's a small road called like JL Baru Luwuk Batui. I don't know if this is actually it. I remember that road kind of looking like this maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I would try.
Okay. Let's lock in 3, 2, 1, go. My god.
Was it the right road? Yeah, it was. Okay, nice.
Oh man, like I've played with you enough to not be surprised by anything, but that is actually just crazy. Like, god.
Guessing Indo roads is something I can't say I specialize in, but I'll take that one.
I'm slightly speechless. Wow, really. You got there like it wasn't like you were like, oh, it could be this road. It was like you just started narrowing down and down and down and down until you're like, oh, actually, yeah, there is a road that I've seen before that could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I kind of felt myself getting slightly baited by the triangle connector, but it didn't feel Javanese at all, so I was a bit confused.
Same. That's why I was like slightly confused at first, but then I realized, yeah, no, it has to be Sulawesi. Everything kind of lined up.
Okay, well, starting off with 3 points. Perfect start. Next one in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, this looks like Mexico, and I would say that Mexico's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah,
so we have
first Mexico we've had in this, so
yeah,
I'm very pleased about that.
We have plenty of prickly pears. I'm seeing.
Yep.
Trying to see if there's any other sort of yucca or cactus or something. Not really seeing much. It looks like we mostly have red brick buildings.
Yeah.
And the poles... Let's see, what kind of poles we have? I don't really know what this pole is. It doesn't really look like a pole I've seen much before, so I'm not gonna really use that. Let's see. Yeah, so my main options I think are like Guanajuato or SLP or maybe over the border in like Guadalajara. Aguas Calientes even, but I don't think I ever guessed there. So yeah, something like that. The lack of yucca, I mean, doesn't eliminate SLP, but it makes me kind of lean maybe towards Guanajuato maybe. And the poll is not particularly telling me like Jalisco. So that's why I would kind of lean towards like a North Guanajuato here, maybe like near San Felipe. It's kind of what I was thinking.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
reckon
think I get at least a bordering here if it's not
Yeah.
the right
I was
one.
thinking a similar area. For some reason, Aguas Calientes came into my head, and I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely came into my head as well, but I'm just not brave enough to send there.
Stuff. Let's lock it in then. 3, 2, 1, go. Very nice. Very nice.
Good.
Very, very nice. Yeah, great job. Definitely had that kind of central feel, but picking the right state there was not easy at all, because you did realistically probably have about four options, maybe. Yeah, very good job. Very good. Right, perfect start still. 6 out of 6 points, 2 out of 2 subdivisions. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we are into the next one. I think.
Yep.
No,
all right.
which country this is, but obviously
Australia,
we're not interested in that.
Yeah. Australia is honestly one of my. I mean, I don't know if it's a weakness per se. It's just not one of my strong suits.
It's been like that since day one. First comment you ever left on my YouTube channel was asking for Australia tips, and I don't think I've ever been in a position to give Australia tips. But
well, yeah. So, I mean, when I see this, I'm thinking probably New South Wales was my first thought. But it could always be something else. Trying to just think through if I see anything that would make me lean something else. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. We got some agriculture. Pretty grassy, but like, I don't know. I'd still kind of lean NSW over Queensland. Because it doesn't feel, the trees don't feel super northern, at least to my eyes. I don't know. I could be wrong with that, but yeah.
Anywhere in particular to click?
I would say probably just near Dubbo, kind of.
Yeah. I
That's.
think the thing is as well is that for a round like this, NSW does guarantee you at least 1 point.
That's true, exactly. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
should we go for it?
I'll lock that in.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's close.
No, it's not.
It's so close. It's a point.
Yeah.
It's a point, but that is unlucky. That is about 100 meters from the borders.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I did consider Queensland. That was probably my second option there.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it felt super Queenslandly, but I mean, when you're 100 meters from the border, it's like,
yeah. I mean, as you said, like you could see Queensland, but it doesn't feel too northern, so that makes sense for Max South Queensland, I guess. But yeah, 1 point is still not bad. So that's 7 points out of 9. Yep. Still very, very good start. Let's go to the next one. Okay.
So we're in the US, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this is interesting because we have like this road that doesn't have center lines. And we have some southern pines.
Yep.
So I would say my mind went to North Carolina. Yeah, it is kind of a weird one, but I've seen stuff like this in North Carolina, so I think, yeah, I'm not gonna overthink it. Like, my mind went to North Carolina, and yeah, I'm just gonna say that, I guess.
Yep.
Let's see. It's very red soil, which is kind of interesting. That would make me go maybe nearer to Charlotte, kind of. So I'm gonna go like just northeast of Charlotte, maybe like
Okay.
Rockwell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Rockwell.
I don't know. I'll try that then.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. Okay.
Mississippi. That's a hard one. Definitely a hard one.
Yeah. Tough one with the I guess the red soil makes more sense, but the road was very strange. I don't think I've ever seen a road like that in Mississippi, but good to know, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, definitely very hard. Plenty of rounds to get more points in. So next one will be, okay, here it is.
Okay. So obviously Brazil, but this one is a tough one because we really don't have a lot of clues to go off of here.
Yep.
We do have some mountains though, which is good at least. It looks like maybe to the southwest there's like one of those palms that you see. I mean, you usually see it closer to Paraguay, but it can be as far as like Minas.
Yep, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is something to keep in mind, I guess. With the car being blue, I would probably eliminate Mato Grosso do Sul. I don't want to fully eliminate Mato Grosso, but I would say the mountains don't really remind me of there. So I'm going to say it's not near the Paraguay border, even though those palms might suggest that.
Fair.
So I would lean towards Minas or Goiás, possibly even Tocantins. And I think the general sort of landscape fits for that. Now, as for which one, that's a little more tough. My first thought was Minas, but I don't know. It could be wrong.
It's a very hard one.
I just think the mountains kind of remind me most of Minas out of those three. So I'm going to say Minas, and I'm just going to put it fairly central, maybe slightly north of Belo.
Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it was Goiás. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you had the 50-50. You get a point.
Yeah.
Unlucky for it to be such a hard round, really.
Yeah, not sure. I mean, maybe if you're like really good at like vegetation, Brazil, it might be a little. You could argue like, yeah, maybe some of the vegetation felt more like Goiás rather than Minas, but I just never seen those mountains before.
Yeah. So I think that puts you on 8 points. 2 correct, 2 bordering.
Yeah.
With a couple of particularly those last 2, very, very hard. So that is a very good score for the seed, and I think, of course, the highlight was that Indonesia.
Yeah.
Which was still.
At least I can say I made some good guesses so far.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's all about. So I mean, you know, the subdivision thing is obviously seed dependent, etc. So you know, it's just a bit of fun mostly, but an interesting exercise just to see, you know, what kind of guesses we can get out of these unbelievable players. Second seed then, if you're ready.
Yep, got it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, back in Indonesia.
Yep.
Let's see. So, I mean, we got tiled roofs galore. Oh, and then I do see a pole to the west, and you can make out the triangle.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Which we were just talking about. So, West Java Banten, and the hard part is guessing between the two. Because I would say, and I think most people agree that Java is probably the hardest if you don't have actual clues to tell them apart. Now, we have a fair amount of palms, but I still would rather go West Java. I mean, it might just be because it's bigger, but I would lean West Java, and I would say like southwestern maybe. Like, just not right by the coast, but like kind of just southwestern part of the province.
Got it.
And just pray that it's not Banten. But it
Yeah.
should be fine anyways.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Guess. Very
Okay,
nice.
southeastern, but it's fine.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, generally when you see a lot of palms, you want to go south coast. I'd lean towards Banten, but yeah, that makes sense as well.
Okay. Got it. I never really thought about palms in that way for Java, but that makes sense. I'll try and remember that.
Yeah.
Because, actually, come to think of it, the South Coast has a... Sort of know what you mean.
Yeah, if you think like Christmas Island. Or Cocos Island, sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's so many palms.
Okay. All right, very good. Another 3 points, taking you to 11. On to the next one. Okay. Very interesting urban round here.
I know you're probably looking at this and really wanting to guess it, but I'll try my best as well. The plates, I can't say I recognize them honestly. But one of my first thoughts was just is a CDMX, so I'm on the lookout for any pink taxis right now. Can't say I see any. Yeah, no, I don't see any pink taxis anyway. I don't see any taxis for that matter, but yeah. Okay, so maybe not. I don't know. Can't really eliminate anything. Let's see. Anything else to go off of? Like even the houses are not really giving me much information. I can't really tell like brick or I don't know, general sort of stuff. Some palms, but I don't want to. And we have a Norfolk pine as well. I wouldn't say it's coastal though. I think.
I see it. Yeah.
I think it might just be central still. Yeah, I'm really itching to go CMX here. I'm just like worried that that's gonna be wrong. So I'm just like thinking through any other options. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what the CMX plates look like. I've never taken the time to to look at them, honestly.
Nor have I really, no.
Oh, I don't know if this is actually something, but on the car that's like behind the fence northeast.
Yep.
No, okay. I was like tripping, and I thought that said maybe QRO, but I don't think it does. This is like ONO. It probably just says telefono or something. No, I was trying to make stuff up, but I don't think it says. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
No phone codes anywhere. Polls, I don't really see anything that I really recognize as useful here. Yeah, don't know. Other options, I didn't really think it looked like Puebla. I could see maybe Guadalajara being possible, but I don't think the plates remind me of Jalisco particularly. So yeah, kind of leaning away from that. Plus we have a little bit of like stone sort of. It's like not exactly like the Morelos stone, but like we have like some stone walls, which kind of makes me think more central. So yeah, I think I don't think I'm gonna guess anything other than CDMX here, like within Mexico City, like the limits. I think is what I'm gonna go for.
Okay.
So yeah, ready to send, I guess.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it was Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Tough. It's tough, that one.
Yeah.
Don't think there's anything specific, and we didn't even have noticeable Jalisco plates, which is odd.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a strange one. I think it was always going to be like one of the bigger cities for sure. But that was there was a real lack of tangible clues
Yeah, surprising for downtown. But
Yeah, definitely.
enough.
Okay, tough one. Okay, on to the next one. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Russia. I feel like we've been waiting for Russia.
We have, yeah.
Okay, so we have B-type antenna. Now, what would that make sense for here? What are the trees looking like? Trees? I mean, we have some birches. Plenty of birches. Can't really see larches though at all. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like a larch around here. So I kind of want to lean away from that area. Like more eastern. I think I would probably just go somewhere generally western, and then with B-type antenna, I would probably say something like it's very forested, which is kind of weird. But I guess it could be Vladimir, could be Ivanovo, could be Kostroma. Those are probably my main three, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything really else to go off of? There's like one sort of tree through the woods to the south that maybe looks like a larch, but I don't think so. I don't know. It's too hard to see anyways. Yeah, the soil color is kind of interesting. I don't know, it doesn't really remind me of like that area, but I don't really know what it would remind me of. It's it's an interesting color.
Quite dark, yeah.
Yeah. I mean I don't know the roads well enough to like be like, yeah, this would be like this road or something.
Yeah.
Because it's so forested, my mind went to more north, but it doesn't feel super northern, but I still kind of want to lean like Kostroma.
Yep.
But it could be Vladimir or Ivanovo as well, or even Yaroslavl, because that also has this antenna. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for Kostroma, not too far from the city. Maybe like the road to Ostrovskoye might make sense.
Ostrovskoye, yeah, I see.
Not really, actually. Looking, I mean, no, there's like one curb that maybe makes sense, but I don't know. I think, yeah, maybe it's just the main road, like the. I don't know. I'll just keep it there. I'll say near.
Let's send 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, no, it was the Bratskred. Okay, so it was actually eastern.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I looked.
I think I saw the tree you meant that looked a bit like a larch.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not. They weren't exactly visible larches. It was, yeah. And the soil is.
See, I thought about it because of the soil, yeah, and the B-type antenna works for there as well.
Okay.
But for some reason I didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll try and remember that antenna then, but that was tough. I would normally think of a sort of slightly redder soil for there, though.
Yeah. Maybe the road being so like that really poor quality road kind of reminds me there as well.
Yeah. Tough one again. I mean, you can see here how certain seeds are not forgiving at all. Particularly Russia. Like, it's very easy to score 0 points in this format on Russia. But it's all good. We've got a couple left, and let's go to the next one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right. Okay. Got this one again.
Ooh, we got some really cool roofs.
We got roofs, yeah.
East. I mean, those roofs would they be north or west? I'm not sure. Oh, I mean, okay, the poles are like the triangle thingy again. So maybe it's actually Riau then. I think Riau usually has those more than the other ones nearby, but the amount of mountains is kind of weird. Let me try and think if anything makes sense in Riau with mountains east like that. To be honest, I don't really see something good. So maybe, I mean, you can't really ever trust polls 100% in Indo. So it could be like a West Sumatra, I think, would probably be more likely than North. I'm just looking if there's anything written maybe or something. It does actually say, I mean, it says Batu Balang to the northwest, but I've never heard of that. Batu Balang. Yeah, I don't know.
I always find Sumatra a nightmare for scanning for anything as well. It doesn't really seem to work.
Batu Balang. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so the roof, I mean, I'm trying to think. I want to say that roof is a West Sumatra roof. I want to say. So it would make sense for West Sumatra.
Yep.
And I don't really know how to region guess it.
Could go like north of Padang, we have that ridge east, maybe something like that. Or
yeah, it could be actually. Or no, I think we have mountains west as well.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, in the distance.
Oh, yeah,
maybe. Yeah. Let me look for something. I'm not really seeing something good. Could it actually be in Rio? Are there any sort of mountains that fit like this? What was the place name? It was Batu Balang.
Batu Balang.
There's a Batu Bala, and it's like just over the border in West Sumatra, like near Baharu.
Hang on, nope, I don't have it. Yeah, sorry, I see it. Oh yeah, Batu Bala. Yeah.
Let me see if there's any sort of PY that says Batu Balang. No, I don't really see one. It actually says other stuff. It says like Malintang. So completely different town.
Classic Sumatra.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm finding anything. So I kind of like that as a guess. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get at least 1 point here. So.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Good. Very good. But oh yeah, there's a school
PY,
yeah, but
yeah. And we had a volcano to the south. I didn't see it at all.
Mount Sago. Yeah. Okay. Very good job though. That's another 3 points. I think that takes you to 14, but I will double check. I haven't missed any points there. On to the last one then. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
So Brazil again. And another pretty
no polls. Yeah.
one. Yeah, no polls. Very unforgiving Brazils today.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So Goiás is obviously an option again. Yeah. What else is an option here? Those ridges to the northeast are very interesting. Like they just kind of stick out like that. Not really sure what that would mean though. Yeah, all around us is kind of interesting ridges, which I've not seen before, but could very well be Goiás. What else is possible? I don't know. Is this actually? I assumed it was a blue car, but now I'm looking at it. I'm like, is that ever a white car? I actually can't tell. But I mean, either would work for Goiás, to be honest. If it's white though, there's a possibility it's like Mato Grosso do Sul now. Yeah, it's hard to say. I think I kind of just want to go Goiás again.
That is fair.
Yeah. I really got nothing. I think just odds-wise,
Yep.
Goyas is probably your best bet. So
Okay.
probably not too far from the last one. I
Yep.
would say.
Where was it again? Slightly west? Like.
Yeah, it's like Ipora kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Around there.
All right. Let's lock in then.
Yep.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Very
good.
nice. Very, very, very close indeed. Takes you up to 17 points in total, which for those 2 seeds is very, very, very good indeed, I would say. I don't think there was anything. I think maybe the West Java one is the only one you could probably say was sort of straightforward.
Yeah.
I think all the others were tricky ones. Yeah. Coming out of that with 17 points, given how hard some of them were, very, very impressive. Any final thoughts or comments?
Very cool idea, obviously, and would love to see who's on next.
Yep. We'll definitely have some good people coming up. And also nothing to stop people having another crack at it if they want to. So if you ever fancy giving it another spin, you'd be more than welcome.
Perhaps I will.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Radu, and thanks everyone for watching. See you soon.
See ya.